HIRA, Hazard Identification and Risk Assessments. So, this is a very vital topic and knowings required for all the HSC professionals because it's a format, it's universally applied and asked to find out the hazard and risk and its levels. So that's what we are calling HIRA, HIRA, Hazard Identification Risk Assessments. In this, the steps are: number one, identify hazard. Number two, recognize hazard. First one is identify the hazard, then recognize the hazard. Then number three, the risk. In that risk, you have to see the severity into likelihood, that is risk level. Then we have a control risk, how to control the risk, in which you have to take the corrective actions, that is corrective measures for that risk level, corrective measures, that is control measures. So after that, review. You already put the control measures, you have to review its monitoring and updates, that is review. So you have a hazard identification and risk assessments. There is an electricity. Electricity is recognized as a hazard, identified hazard, that is electricity. Then risk level, severity into likelihood. That's what severity means. If you touch it, fatal or severe injury. It means you can have a severity. Into likelihood means if someone touch, whether it's a rare or frequent. For the electricians, its a likelihood is maximum. It means 5. The severity, fatality means 5. So severity into likelihood, we can say that is the risk level, 5 into 5, 25. Then what about the controls? The controls corrective measures. What are the corrective measures you are using means we have a control 1, 2, 3 for PPE, and then authorize a person to use, wearing the proper channels, proper proper personal protective equipment, and using the logout and tagout methods. These are all the things you can have a control corrective measures. Then review, they always monitor and update the electricians, those who are working in the MCB and the electrical panels. You have to always monitor and update what all risk they are facing. So this is the HIRA, simple explanation of HIRA, from the identify hazard, that is recognize hazard, risk level, then control measures, then finally review the risk. So this is the simple method of explaining the risk assessment. So there is a quantitative and qualitative risk assessments are there. That will be based on our requirement. We can do it either quantitative or qualitative risk assessments. So for any industry, the risk assessment is vital and it has to be properly tabulated and implemented. These control measures are implemented. Then this after the control review is there, after that some residual risk also there. How you are addressing the residual risk, how much you have a residual risk, that's also an important thing to take care of it. If the residual risk is high, then what are the different types of corrective measures you have using and monitoring and you are taking the plan to reducing the residual risk. So that is the question. Thank you.